There is a single door which I never got a good opportunity to look at anyways. Back up here. I could save my game, but there's going to be another save game opportunity coming up, I believe. What I want to check out, which I don't believe I checked out before. I never checked out over here. Okay, I'll check this area out briefly, though I'm not really expecting anything to pop up. What I meant is the room that's in that area with the blacked out shadows. The mossy, glossy shadows of people lined up on the walls. I am not sensing anything inside this room. Okay. The second choice. Is there anything over here? Negatory. I think we're good. Now then, all that's going to happen is us to move forward there. Open this. And let's make progress actually in the story outside of doing a little bit of a side quest. So side quests in the game are kind of like what we just did, from what I remember. That's the only side quest I do remember actually doing. Was what we just did, involving us following a trail of ghosts to take care of their problems. Where we need to go is over here, so I'm going to rush over here for a moment. It's nice to know we're getting some more herbal medicine and photo opportunities. They did take up quite a bit of my photo for this particular night, though, which means I might have more difficulty with the other ghosts coming up. That ringing sound. I can imply there's something going on in that last area, but I'm not quite sure what. The tree root. Wait, there's actually a turn over here first. I'm silly. Shadows of people on the walls. A tree root that looks like a hand, which is obviously a hand, but our character is convinced for some reason this is a tree root. It looks nothing like a tree root. That's so obviously a hand. I'm gonna try this little door over here. Not exactly sure if there's anything I can do about it, but there should be an item here maybe. Yep, the item is back here. Additional herbal medicine. Good to know. Second check, if we narrow ourselves down this area, is there anything going down this hallway? We can't fit through there, but we can definitely check. Yep, a child or something can fit, but we ourselves cannot. Now out of here. Or more accurately, let's move out. And the story place is actually ahead, but sometimes it's good to backtrack because there might be little side quests like what we just did. Of course, the story will want us to basically backtrack and do stuff like that eventually anyways, because various doors to unlock, areas to explore. It's an old school survival horror style game, which means that we have to go back and open up doors and areas that were previously unlocked when we have new abilities. I really don't remember this area looking this nice. Must have though, because this is the original game. I'm kind of excited because the next area I only remember very little about. So, Explorer OCD coming to kick right in. Sort of secrets and dark turns and journals may await in this location. A lot of candles apparently. Let's eye around with my camera for a moment. I don't feel like I'm missing anything, but just in case there's like an item hidden back here or something. No, nothing hidden there. Anything behind the current? Actually, wait, I don't need to do this. If there was an item nearby, our character would start looking at it. That's usually how it works. She has the ability to sense where objects are and look right at them. Part of the floorboard is rotted away. Cold air is blowing up from under the floor. The candles welcome us with their goodwill. We go this way. Well, he got me. Oh, he does a double swipe. Remember that? Surprisingly doesn't do that much damage. Pull your camera. It's not a zero shot. That's all I can really do at this particular moment. We're gonna get a combo on him. Ah, I missed it. This is like a 6 combo or something. Come on, let's do that again. Sounds like fun. if I get a decent combo on this guy. Never mind, he's dead. Well, that's a goddamn shame. There's 2 doors over here, though, so let's check it out. On the first door, there's actually a bell here. Can I investigate that? Nope, just bells hanging over the door. Why not? I actually expected it to be closed, so being open surprises me a bit. This projector in the projector room seems to be cursed, so let's take a photo. An image of something that's been caught in the photo. Couldn't tell you what it was, though. There's an old projector in the center of the room. There's already some ancient film set on it. Watch.
You can't escape.
There's totally gonna be a file in here. Let's find out. Among all the tired old books on the shelf is one with a spine that looks newer than the others. Okay. Here we go. Here it is. I was waiting for this. So much I'm gonna take it so far. The folklore notes. In every single Fatal Frame game I've played, there's always a folklorist that leaves a long trail of notes. Somebody who's investigating something, gets too close, usually dies, leaves a lot of notes behind. I'm going to assume this is that, but let's find out. While continuing my research, I stumbled upon the existence of the shrine that is perhaps the origin of the sleeping priestess. The shrine is very small and hidden away within the depths of the mountain. It appears just as in the drawing. There are normally no worshippers, and according to stories from the small village nearby, it is a shrine where you could offer your pain. When I called upon the head of the family, she said they allow visitors until the snow melts. They carry out a rite here to protect a sacred area in the mountain. Men are not allowed in the rite, but it seems every few years they invite men in order to continue the bloodline. They call them outsiders. I think that I've heard of a similar custom. The guests who come here in winter while the snow falls all hide their faces and pull large bundles on wagons. Resembles a funeral procession. The rite carried out by their behalf must be connected to the song of the sleeping priestess. Could the song sound like a lullaby? Dun dun dun. I have found the part of the camera obscura. You have required part function track. Oh my. Function. Automatically faces ghost. When your camera is at ready, it will automatically face the direction of the nearest hostile ghost. That's a useful ability to have. I still haven't really mastered the evade command though. Oh, also a shiny. I like shinies. Something is reflecting the light. Type 14 film. On top of the built-in desk and shelf are some old books and film canisters in unruly piles. The film all seems to have deteriorated and falls to pieces when I touch it. Also, we never got a good chance to see this full movie. Can we try again? A real film is set inside the old projector. Oh, I got it. Written in faded script on the labels, the word impalement. You can play back the film reels you find by clicking on the projector. Okay, so I'm going to do this for the first film because we didn't really get to see the whole thing. It's called Impalement though, so this should be interesting. Why'd they give me back the old film reel if for the very same reason I just put it right back in there to make a menu list? Couldn't that film be on the menu list if I was going to just look at the canister there? And oh my. Check the box next to a bookcase. Let us find out what do we have in store. But my feet is a pile of books that wouldn't fit into the shelves. One of them is one with a newer spine than the others. Folklore and Arts 2. Everything on the grounds is presided over by a group of shrine maidens called the Maidens. As a man, I'm only allowed to enter certain rooms. During the day, I'm confined to my assigned chambers, but during the night, I'm invited into the chambers of a woman named Kyoka. There isn't much contact with me in the... talking right there, that's why he's stirring tremendously. There isn't much contact with the outside world in the manor, and guests are a rarity, so Kyoka always listens to my stories rapidly. The sound of her plucking our Kyoto is fine and delicate as her hair. Odd comparison. When I told her I was collecting songs, she let me hear a few of the folk songs passed on in this region. It seems that Sleeping Priestess song has something to do with the shrine after all, but it is used in rituals and called the Handmaiden song here. According to Kyoka, there are 4 handmaidens in the manor, who are girls of roughly 5 to 9 years old, chosen from nearby villages, and then made to serve a term of duty. They also apparently play a crucial role in the rite of the Handmaiden song, but Kyoka wouldn't tell me about the rite itself. Guessing from the lyrics, I would think the rite involves a priestess and tattoos, but it would be rude of me to pry too much. Okay. Anything else? There's a bookcase. The books lining the shelves have all been rotted by mold and look like they would fall in pieces if anyone picked them up. Books piled next to the bookcase. I had a quick look at the ones near the top of the pile, but I can't make any sense of what's written in them. Alright, another folklore note add to our folklore note collection, I guess. Because we're going to be collecting more of those, of course, somewhere in the future. A second door, which is this actually open? Or is it going to be locked or something? It's actually open. Alright, let's check it out. This is not what I was anticipating, if I'll be honest. Oh dear. Took a photo regardless, though. Let's check what happened here. This is a shiny. There's something on the floor. Herbal medicine. There's also something over here, which is definitely attracting my attention. Right there. An image of something that's been caught on the photo. I'm gonna have a ton of photos to develop tomorrow. Alright, let's go further in this way. A strange echoing sound. Kind of sound like a wave, just kind of, I guess. Is the door open? A surprisingly large number of open doors. I'm going further and further away from the other doors to check out. How about down here? It's sealed off by a strong power. I have a feeling this is our central hub, with a little tree in the middle. I shall go investigate. A lot of roots, and definitely my camera is picking up something, so I'm gonna go not save and go try that again. Oh my. Almost missed the photo opportunity. Alright. The correct course of action. And I'm hearing that banging sound again. There's also a shiny down here. I can finally get to this. There's a shit ton of doors here, though. Explorer OCD is going to go tremendously off the charts after I take this photo. I got a picture of a tree by taking a picture of a tree. Who would have thunk? Alright, there's also this shiny here. Something on the ground. Oh, a stone mirror. Fantastic. I haven't found any of those so far. Stone mirrors, for those who don't know in the Fatal Frame games, are an item which will fully restore your health if you run out of health there. So basically, if I die, quote unquote, once my health reaches 0, I'll automatically get a full reheal. However, they can only carry one of those at a time, and typically there's a few around. In Fatal Frame 1 and 2, I would always pick those up, and I'd have to like waste them because it'd be another one I found somewhere which I wanted to pick up. However, though, since Fatal Frame 3 so far seems to be more challenging in my opinion than the other Fatal Frame games, there's a high chance I might not find too many? I don't even know what door I entered. All I know is that was a door. In fact, I should probably look at my map a bit more. I'm kind of just wandering at this point, trying to find ways that don't look familiar. Door is closed with a sliding lock. You open the lock. Where does this lead off to? Wait a moment. This is right. This. Oh. I somehow ended up back in this hallway. What's over here then? This door's open. The camera effect makes me think that there might be a ghost in here. Well, there is a doll sitting in the middle of the room like it's the middle piece. A Japanese doll sits in a formal pose in the alcove. Doesn't seem creepy at all. There's something reflecting the light. More Type 14 film. Guess I'm raising the amount of what I need from that. At least there's a lot of film around here for me to pick up. Anything for this? Anything with the doll? It looked up at me. I mean, I'm not going to question doll if you want to look at me, but yeah. Regardless, checking through here, there, and everywhere. Thought process, let's climb to the top and see where we end up from. I mean, who wants the doll to look at them? I personally like dolls, but I'm not really creeped out by them, except that they're in particularly creepy spots. Some dolls look tremendously creepy, though. That one didn't look creepy, it looked kind of cute. There's something inside the drawer. Sacred water, I can probably take one of those. That makes 2 sacred waters. Okay, my healing items are starting to get a little bit better from where they were earlier, when we got our ass kicked there. This is a black Legman chest. Its color badly faded. There is nothing in the drawers. There is an empty chest. The handles of the drawers are covered in rust. There's a lot of drawers to check out. Nothing in that drawer, and no items in the rest of them, it seems. There's just in the first one where I found something. She's also not looking in any direction. By looking at her head, you can tell whenever there is an object nearby or not. If we can take a moment to trail down, let's check you out. That is in fact not a room. So it looks like a gap? There's a gap in the wall I can see through to the downstairs floor. Maybe this is where the banister used to go. Let me take a look at my camera. Does seem a little bit odd, I will say. Alright, I think we're done checking out this area at the very least, which means I should probably figure out where the fuck I am, because I'm just kind of aimlessly wandering around right now. They opened up like a bajillion doors, and now I'm in the process of trying to figure out where might I want to check out first. Here's a new area down here at the very least. There's an old stone cooking stove. Around are pieces of firewood. Nothing else in the neighborhood as well. Tick tock. Yes, I can hear it. The door is closed with a sliding lock. You open the lock, another locked door. So what's on the other side that's going to lead outside? I have no idea where this is. I'm literally making myself tremendously lost because I keep on unlocking doors and find areas I've never been in before. There's a jar on the floor. There's going to be anything inside. Works with me enough. Let's try... Actually, no, before I examine this room, is there anything else in the room I just came from? I keep on wandering from room to room to room, so it probably might be best to sort of do this a little bit more tact here. Not to mention whenever I enter this room, there's a strange screen effect. Yep, because there's something inside the room. Let's take a photo. 500 points. Wait. There was a sound, first of all. Second of all, I must have missed what happened. Oh, it closed. Okay. Anything in this middle area? There is an oblong-shaped charcoal brazier. The ashes inside are damp. It looks like it hasn't been used for a long time. Seemingly so. Logs and clocks at the very least. So before I switch off rooms like I was thinking about doing, is there anything along this kind of decrepit building area? Nope. Type 61 film, I didn't even see it. I was just kind of mashing the button there. Type 61 film will be very incredibly useful later into the game when we have more challenging ghost taking us on, so... Let's check in. This is... right, the hallway. I guess I'll go back in here? I'm kind of tremendously lost, but that's okay. On the bright side, I keep on finding new things. If I keep on finding new things, eventually I should find the right way. I'm just tackling this in such a disdained order that I can't help but wonder, where the fuck have I come from? It's like 3 different doors that all lead to 3 different things at the very moment. I guess for the moment I'll take the door that I unlocked, which is right here. Check out this room and see if there's actually anything inside. There's pots and pans and other things, but at the very most, I can't see anything inside any of them. I wonder if there's gonna be a door that leads me back to that one, like, room. Wait, this is it! Oh my, I was just talking about this! Okay, so this is the sunken fireplace room, one of the rooms that we first entered into. I was about to say, I wonder if a door was gonna lead to this room, but turns out this is exactly that room, so we don't need to be in here. I know where this is now. In fact, if I look at my map for a moment... Yep, we've looped back into the main part of the house. That is unexpected by me. That works for me, though. So there's a shortcut to get in here from there. I should probably find the source of the tick and the talking. There's a tick-tock, tick-tock that's a little bit overbearing here. I don't see a clock, though. There has to be one. Unless because some of the they just have to make a ticking and talking noise, which would honestly be pretty annoying. Still, though, I'm going to take this door and take the middle door from here because we've been just sort of darting and going every other which way. Is there a ghost attacking? Or is that just a sound? Let me take a look. I think that might be a fake out, so I'm going to go on ahead. If the sound continues following me, I'll know it's a ghost. It was a fake out. Okay. The game sometimes tries to scare you to think there's a ghost around, but I was pretty sure that was a fake out. This is actually new. Looks like there is something inside. More 61 type film. You are not a creepy mask. No, you aren't. There's more dolls here, too. There are 2 old Japanese dolls on the top of the trunk. One of them has fallen over, but I think they are a matching pair of twin dolls. Fatal Frame has an obsession with twins, after all. There is a red and blue plate. The plate has been painted with a beautiful design, but the color is faded and dim now. There is a baby doll wrapped in cloth in a basket. This looks like an old straw cradle. Didn't they use these in the olden days in the cold north of Japan? I don't know, you have to tell me, and there's 2 of them. Different colors, one is silver, one is gray. Together they make a silver and gray bunch. I'm not going to take a photo, but yeah. There's a baby doll in a straw cradle. I think we've established from that. Nothing back here in the corner. I see a shiny over here, though. Shiny for me. I have found the part for the camera Obscura. You have acquired upgrade lens slow. Oh my, it's the first special ability we can maybe get. Shot effect, slows ghost movements. Spirit points needed, 1. Level, length of effect increase. You can slow a photograph ghost for a certain amount of time. Takes 1 spirit point. Use the L1 button to operate, if using default control settings. Temporarily slows ghost movements, so they are easier to shoot. It also temporarily prolongs the shutter chance in Fatal Frame, useful for a fast-moving ghost or when timing the shutter chance is hard. The higher your level, the longer the length of effect. Okay, however, though slow's not my favorite ability in the world, it can be useful, but I think I'm going to try and hold out for a better camera Obscura ability. I came through the small door, or did I come from... Let's check my map and I'll ask questions like that. No, I have not been inside the small door. Was this locked? Yeah, it was locked. I remember checking it. It's got a Danthus design on the side of it, so take a mental note of that. According to my map, this leads off to 2 different areas. It's one of the areas that leads to the tree gardens, so I should probably go there last. And that's down this hallway. So first I should probably check up upstairs. What, if anything, is upstairs? Check about. There is in fact a door up here. That's a bit more than I was anticipating. Nothing else I can see, so let's roll. But it's shut. Alright, so we'll have to come back into this room probably later. Back down I go. Actually, maybe I have some points to upgrade the camera Obscura. I haven't really looked at that for a little bit. So checking out the camera Obscura, let's see what we can see. Camera. Turn the equipped functions on or off. You can now shoot with the hidden fatal frame. When caught by a vengeful ghost, you can escape by timing your shots correctly. Camera ready. Alright, got it. All that's pretty useful. Upgrade lens, but I don't want slow right now. There are 6 different potential upgrade lens abilities. I almost have enough points to get one of these upgrades. I'm going to hold off just a little bit further and we'll be okay. So the correct course of where to go next is this way. Let's roll. Open this up. And this should be back in the tree garden area. Now looking at my map as reference, we have been this way. There's a few locked doors that we can't do anything about right now. We have not been to the left, and we've not been forward. I'm going to go forward first because there's a save lantern over there and I haven't saved in a while. Never know what will be around the next corner. Let's open this up. The lantern is lit. I can save now. Save over my first save file. Yes. Alright, we're on night 5 right now. The 5th cycle. I'm not sure how many nights there are, but I know that we're only on the 3rd hour. It's 14 hours total. The door is firmly shut. This is looks. There's a second tap I've spotted. This looks like it's the same place. If it is, then you is inside. Gotta work our way towards a dead boyfriend after all. I do hear a clanging sound coming from, I believe, the last path I haven't taken, though. Must be important. Let's find out. There's a blue light that's starting to become evident. Let's see what we can take a photo of. It's you. We can also hear a song. An image of something has emerged on the photo. Looks like a girl carrying a knife. That'll be pleasant, I'm sure. How about this door over here? It's sealed by some strong power. An old doll has been impaled upon the door. The door itself is shut firmly. It seems the song you hear is coming from in here. There's a strong presence emanating from the door. A lullaby. So we haven't checked our notes in a while. Alright, the lullaby. I heard children's voices singing on the other side of the deep, or the red door deep within the manor. It was a lullaby accompanied by the sound of a hammering and sung in some strange dialect I had never heard before. Well, there's nothing here, so back over where we came from. Ah, that's the guy with the knife. Combo on it for a moment. Hey there, Mr. Ghost. Give him a second. He just wants to run towards us. I won't be able to guess this time. I want to get full charge. Give me your full charge before you try and kill me. Oh, I got hit by it regardless. Missed him. I missed. Okay, good. He missed me though too. It's even on. I don't see him, so I'm gonna run away for a moment. He's got really bad aim. Ah, I missed the combo shot. He shadows around a lot when he does that, though. It's an interesting mask. Can't see him, can't see him. I took a photo too soon. Fuck, he got me there again. I have a stone mirror, though, so I'm not going to heal at the moment. Should be my opportunity. Oh, never mind. On the right side, I have some mirror on hand. You change film. Got it. He needs to stop. He really loves running circles around you. This is my first time fighting this ghost. I'm not sure about the right. This area would probably be worse to fight him in on, though. He seems better in a straight area than an expressive area. Full shot. Let's see where he moves off to. Fatal frame shot. Keep the combo going if I can, though he's gonna start back. Ah, missed it. His timing is a little bit different than the last ghost we were fighting. He doesn't teleport, though. That's good to know. Down a second time.
Sacrifices. More blood.
Yeah, I rub blood everywhere after all. Didn't drop anything or anything, though. This leaves us in a predicament, though, because I'm not quite sure where we're supposed to go from here. Look at my map for reference for this moment. Is there any area I haven't explored yet? Maybe I should just wander until I sort of have an idea. That way is locked. I mean, there's an area over here. Where was this, actually? That is the hall with autonomy. Right, wait, where is this? This is the twisted... Okay, there's actually an area which I didn't run all the way down, I guess. I know where that is now. I'm currently here, so it might take me a moment to get there, but that's where I'm going to go at the moment. I'll ask if this first idea doesn't actually work into anything. Because I like finishing my map regardless, I'm going to head to a certain direction. If I happen to run where I need to go, then I will, but if not afterwards, then yeah. Wait, this is the wrong way, isn't it? This is the hallway, it's one of the doors I need to take. Let's try door number 1. Not with the tree, I just want to check up on the tree. A rope forced with white paper charms is wrapped around the large weathered tree. Tied to the rope is a wooden memorial tablet in the shape of a person. Wait, that really? That is in the shape of a person. Or it could be in the shape of a bird, but, you know, whichever one. We'll try this door first. Let's see... Nothing here. Wait, this room... Comparatively... So I should go through here, go through the left hall, got it. It'll be my left, but it's also right on the map. Or because the camera's backwards, it'll be this way. There's one area I haven't checked out over here. According to the map, the path I haven't taken is right over here. Investigate this and see if it leads to anything. There is in fact a path back here. In fact, this is a bigger area than I was anticipating. It's sealed by some strong power. So we have a talisman shut door and a door over here. Sealed off by some... Okay, so these are doors just sealed off, strong powerness. There's the room with the creepy ass doll in there, the one that decides to look at us. Alright, so this way didn't actually lead to anything, I guess, because people are trying to tell me that this section is very confusing what you need to do. If we wander, we'd probably eventually find it, I think, unless there's something very specific. I shall ask in this case, but of course do not tell me on too many occasions. If people are claiming this part is difficult to figure out what to do, then yeah. The glass is smashed, the lock face broken, but there's a faint ticking sound coming from inside. Tick tock, tick tock. Goes the clock, goes around and never stops. Day and night, night and day. Well, how does that song go? I can't remember after the day and night, night and day part. Oh, you know what? That I should have thought. You know, I probably wouldn't have thought of that for a while. But you're right. I probably wouldn't have guessed that. But that makes sense because she is the girl that popped up in the photo. Let me go where she was then. And I'm actually in the right room for this then. Because the shortcut back to where we came from is... Okay, so that is... I will admit that's very tricky of the game. I thought that she was going to appear somewhere else, but I guess she was trapped in a room. And she is who appeared in the photo, so I should have thought about going back there. But I also understand why that's tricky, because it's way... like in a completely different area of the mansion than where you are right then. it's actually going backtracking towards the very beginning of the game. Thankfully, they made a shortcut to get back to this area pretty easily, so it won't take incredibly too long. It's right up here, in fact. Let's check out Mr. or Mrs. in this case, Hammering Girl. Probably still banging hammers on the wall like she was doing before. Will she attack us? Here we go, she is definitely here. We can hear her doing it this time. She wasn't here before a while, so... Also, in this area, has anything changed? No. Take a photo of her. Hi. Alright, well, she burned the doll for us. That's nice of her. It might not be so nice that she looked at us, which gives me a sneaking suspicion she's going to be attacking us pretty soon. Just call that intuition. Or maybe the fact that she's carrying a hammer or knife or whatever it is, and that doesn't look to be too friendly of a weapon. But hey, she's not attacking us now, so either she's very patient and waits, or she's going to try and ambush us somewhere. Or not attack us at all. Maybe I'm just misjudging her character. Not all ghosts are nasty and want to kill people. Only most. Let's find the staircase. I don't think there's a staircase over here. Actually, is there it? Is there? Is this a staircase? No, that's a... I don't know why I thought that was even a staircase. From this angle, it looked like there might be an area past there, but I guess not. So you have to take the sort of, not longest route, but a longer route to get over here. Let's get you open. And behind door number 2 is the same room we just came from, obviously. But now the bell is ringing. Oh. That's a new ghost. Fucking did the wave at us, but that's okay. Missed a zero shot opportunity. Hello, Miss. She's honestly kind of creepy. Okay. Popping out walls at me. Almost missed a second shot. Didn't miss a second shot. She was kind of creepy. I'll give her that. I think, out of my opinion, out of the ghosts that we've fought so far, she's probably one that looks the creepiest to me. But regardless, on to the next. Opening the door. Wait, what's the best route to take? This will lead us... Okay, this is the best route to take. Got it. From where we are, at least. I heard a swaying sound, like a rocking sound. Ah, maybe it's just like in the background, or it could be something else. I'm pretty sure once we open up this little room area, we'll be finished with night 5 and hour 3, maybe. Depending on how long hour 3 actually is, I guess. Let's take the long route around. Actually, it's the shorter route. I'm doing my part each and every day. Gotta hold off and open this location. See, this is open now. The doll stuck to the door is fading away. Saying, creepy old door to open up? Of course it's a creepy old door to open up. Oh, hi. She has a hammer. It's not very nice of kids to hold, but this room itself, what's decorating the walls? That is a lot of dolls with knives in the heart. I mean, a lot. Someone was very hateful. Let's check this out over here. On the candlelit altar is a huge gemstone as big as my palm. Looks like it might be used in some kind of ceremony. Something is reflecting above the altar. A bellflower key, which means the bellflower. Where was the door that had a bellflower symbol on it? There was a door, but I can't remember where it was right now. Okay. A light burns on the altar, where a miniature shrine has been set up. I mean, kids might like miniature shrines. Buy a miniature shrine for your kid today. Some kind of red cloth has been fixed to all four walls in the narrow room. They look like straw dolls dressed in red. Intriguing. Well, we got the keys out of here. Or we would, except she's attacking us. Okay, got it. She's a fast circuit. Even in death, she can't stop hammering. She just went under the floor. I should probably be careful. Yep. Let's see where she was. She sounds like she's over here. Oh, there she is. Basically, this is the definition of it's hammer time. She really just wants to get a photo of her, though. Come on, make an attempt. I'm going to try my best to get a zero shot on you. She's one of the very flowy spin-around girls. See if we can get the combo in. An image of something has been caught on the photo. Okay, so she has a lot low health, but it's very hard to catch a photo of. Okay, that was pretty easy, actually. I can understand the difficulty with her, though, is because she can easily avoid stuff. There's something on the floor where the girl dressed as a shrine maiden was. Okay, Grey Diary. I wonder if being impaled hurts. I wonder which hurts worse, having the stake go in a little bit at a time or having it stabbed through all at once. I wonder if they die if the stake goes all the way through. I wonder if it matters if they die. I want to impale a real priestess soon. She seems to have had interesting hobbies. There's like a lot of old film in that.